All right, so we're out at our annual beds, right?
Yes.
Ah.
And look at the Dusty Miller.
Looks
This
good.
is the second summer season that they have done well, and they look so beautiful.
They look good.
We're gonna design around them.
Okay.
But the violas have done great this year. They look great, but it's time to take them out.
Oh,
So
you know, this
rest
is the
of-
part I don't like.
I know you don't.
You know
I'm
that.
sorry.
I don't like that.
But we've got to get the annuals in so they can start looking better.
All right.
So we'll start pulling them up.
All right.
You
It's
can
the
put them
hard
in the
part for me.
compost.
It's just hard for me to do that, Joelle.
Look what I found.
What is that?
Nice
Oh,
worm. Our composting and additions to this soil have really made it nice.
We've really worked with it over the years, you know.
Yeah, we haven't added anything in the last year or two, but it doesn't need it. All right, we're going to get these last two, and then we are going to put some fertilizer down, some slow release fertilizer.
Okay.
It'll feed for a couple of months.
Okay. All right, now let's see the plant material. What do you have new for us this year?
Well, the Dusty Miller is not new, but
Yeah.
everything else is.
All right.
This year, we're going to have some purple Colocasia.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is called Black Ruffles.
Black ruffles. All right.
Black
I like
ruffles.
it. Yeah.
So we will plant them in the back because they'll
Okay.
get a little bit taller.
All right. So obviously they like shade, right? For the most part.
A sunny, pretty much a sunny area, partly shady.
Partly shady. Okay.
But they like the same kind of area that the Dusty Miller likes.
Okay.
And then we also have Sunpatiens.
Ah.
And this is a dwarf Sunpatien, and it's called Compact Fire Red.
Fire red.
Yes, and they've got lots of blooms, lots of buds on them.
Yeah.
And I like to buy plants just like this because it's going to have to take some energy for it to establish roots first, and then it's going to burst into bloom. So that's
Okay.
good. And of course, so for some nice yellow and red going on, we've got, this is Joseph's coat, yellow. And it's a dwarf too, and it will stay small. But it'll be a nice pop of yellow color with the
Nice.
red. So we'll see how this does this year.
Okay. Something different. I like that.
Yes, something different.
And the Sunpatiens are supposed to be good, right?
Sunpatiens are
Yeah,
supposed to be
that's right.
great
Real good.
with some sun. And so we've set out the Colocasia. Let's plant them before we
Okay.
get too far ahead of ourselves.
All right.
Also, I guess known as elephant ears. They're
Ah.
related to elephant ears.
Okay. Related, but not elephant ears. All right.
Well, they're related.
Related.
They're all the Colocasias.
Okay.
And a little bit of root bound on them. Got to straighten out some of those roots
Okay.
at the end. And we'll scrape our mulch away
All right. All right.
and plant.
Oh, I see earthworms in here. It's good.
Yes, more earthworms, yay.
And we can just tickle the roots, right?
Stickle them a little bit. 'cause
Tickle them a little bit.
They were
Just a little tickle.
circling at the very ends. And so we want to make sure that that's all pulled out and not stops the circling.
Okay.
All right, we've got those in, and next we're going to put in our dwarf Sunpatiens. Let's take the tags out of them.
Now, how big are they supposed to get now?
Well, they'll get, it says 16 to 30 inches, but it'll probably be shorter than that with the sun.
Okay.
But look how big our Dusty Miller are.
Yes. Yeah, huge.
I come
Right.
around here. Set one there.
You want me to start planting? Or you want to wait?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure that they're evenly spaced, and I think I'll
Okay.
move this one just a little bit,
All right.
so then you can start
Okay.
planting.
All right, I will start.
Just need a couple more.
Ah, nice root systems. It's a little root
Yeah.
there. Gotta make sure we get
See.
these watered too. They're a little dry.
Yes, a little
dry.
little dry. And yeah, we just need to move the circling roots a little bit.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
We don't have many clods like we did before, remember? They're all broken up.
That's right. I mean, it's the earthworms are working the bed for us, so we don't have to till it and keep amending it by ourselves. Now we'll set the Joseph's coat out and we'll plant it.
Okay.
These seem to be very well rooted in here without being overly root bound, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
And there we go.
All right,
Ready to plant.
dig in. There it goes. All right, Joellen. These are the last two, right?
Last two.
All right. This one's a little dry, so it's going to definitely need to be watered.
Yeah, this one is two. Of course, this bed is irrigated, but I don't know if the irrigation's been turned on yet. We'll see.
Right.
There we go.
So what do you think?
That's going to be bright and colorful, especially when the impatiens start blooming bright red.
Uh-huh. Wow. Again, I like the color contrast. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes, yellow and red. I love the two colors together.
All right. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see how these plants like it here.
All right. Thank you again, all right?
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please click the subscribe button below.